Hello, Sahelen. Hello, guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Yeah, this is my second video, and I got 2 subscribers from my first video, and yeah, that's a move, right? And when you have a message, when you have this, you know, something to share, and you have the like this longing that you have to pass a message to people, you have to be patient and you have to be optimistic, and that's really me. I'm sorry about this. I'm looking I'm really looking for it. So you will see I'm turning in my kitchen. So yeah, okay, the reason I'm like vlogging the topic really from what you see is about marriage. How our community takes marriage. Of course, they take it sacred. It's godly thing that every person, every parent, every guardian, and every relative really wants. Yeah, their kids or their girl or their boy wants. They want them to be married, right? So yeah, it's a secret to them. And one thing I say is, okay, for most of our family, they raised us in such a way that we can say, we can really say every advice they give us is according to how we'll be brought up, how we'll be a good kids, and how we'll get married to someone good just because of our behavior. And that is like, I can say kudos to them, because that really matters, the way they brought us up. For example, when I was young, I was taught how to cook simply because mom always said, like, the way someone had is by preparing them food. And it's true. It's not that I'm married, but you know, from what I see, from what I analyze about my friends who are married and stuff, it's true. Some advice we are given, the way we brought up really matters to how we be a good parents when we are married, right? That's true. That's really true. And I thank God we have like a community where we will be advised or we'll be taught how to be when we grow up. But there are some things, you see it's bad, and you see our community has to change in a way. Okay, it's misconception rather. Okay, for example, okay, for no example, but let's go to a point, my point, my first point. Okay, one thing I have to say is all families have this okay, in my community. Okay, I'm talking about okay, Marsabit people, or rather my community. Yeah, and what I see in them, because I'm really an observant person. I really take part in many youth dialogues and stuff, and I see how things add up. So one thing is first marriage. Okay, I really talk about it with everyone. This is where I can say I'm good at creating a way and needs. Okay, first marriage is where you are when you are taught, where you are taught, like, you growing up knowing that you will get married to this person. Okay, it has its good side and bad side. Okay, because you will know this person growing up, you will know the family, you will know, like, you will be like family from the start when you're born, and you will know this person, like, in depth. That is advantages part of the first marriage, okay, or booked marriage. So when you booked and stuff, you have to really, okay, in disadvantageous part of it is, okay, you'll grow up maybe hating this person, or you'll grow up like not liking the character of the person. You'll grow up not like the way you used to be when you were child and stuff, and you really don't want it, and you have a choice to change, and no one is like supposed to be No one has to make you like that decision, like this is made and this is done, because this is your life today. And if this marriage won't work, that's your problem, okay? Because you'll get this divorcee, you'll have a kid to raise and more responsibility to do or to have. So I think that's not good, and it's hard time, parents or our community leave us to decide who we want to marry, and at what time we want to marry, and what stage, like you say, I want to settle down. You know what I mean? And to the second point is being pressured to get married, okay? When I talk about being pressured, it's outside there. I myself, I've experienced it. Okay, what I experienced it is what really like what really I myself have experienced personally, or I've seen it with my closest friends. Yep, that's it. So what's being pressured? This one way of you yourself being pressured and going into marriage, and you being pressured by other person, and you settled for what you didn't like plan to settle for. You understand me? So the first person, why is it that I feel pressured and I go to something or I settle for something less rather? It's because one thing, you get like really beaten hard by your parents, you're being treated bad, and you just see that only solution you have is to get married to anyone. Okay, for real, I experienced this with my friend and I didn't like it. And every time we talk, we meet, the same thing. She talks about the same thing, like, you know, I wish I could have, being patient with being scolded, being, looked down upon by my parents, than being bringing a child up and being threatened by your husband about you know what, about, he can throw you out of the house and stuff. And she regret also dropping out of school because of a man and stuff. So it's really hard, being pressuring yourself just because you are undergoing some, terrible things, like, not being supported by your parents is really traumatic. So I can say that can be really pressure, but you can be patient enough to finish school, have your work, and you'll go under more. You'll be depressed and stuff, but I don't think like, marriage is a solution of anything you're going through in your life. I can say that. So let's see. Okay, another pressure. I'm sorry about my phone. Okay, it's going under the storage thing. And the second thing is being pressured by community. For example, you have these aunties when you come home, everything that they talk about is you being married. Actually, I don't know how it benefit them in a way, but this really happens in many communities in Kenya where many people are being pressured when you're done with school and you just go home because you outside there, you want to like, explore, you're going to get a job, at least be adults and stuff, you have a plan for yourself. Okay, some people will be like, I'm done with school, I have like a boyfriend and I want to get married, I want to start with him, I want to be like planning my life and finding myself with him, and that's good. I can't say I'm like against that, but what I'm against is community saying you unaolewa lini and stuff, and you just done with the school and you just want to figure yourself out. Okay, that's really peaceful to me. Yeah. So and you just got home and you just have like every guest that comes to your home just ask you about when are you getting married, unaolewa lini. Yom food. Actually, for people who knows Kiwarana, that's a yom food, and like ebelu food, and I see yom food, and actually that is the phrase. And you get tired of it, you get pressured, everyone wants me to get married, why not? And you just choose from nowhere a man and just get married. Many things happen to that, and many people just like undergo many things. Okay, I have friends who settle for less, who feel depressed and settle for less just because the surrounding doesn't allow. And what I want to put outside there to parents who have a kid and live in maybe a community like mine, never, never, like, put pressure to your daughter to get married if she's not ready. Give her time. Why am I so why am I saying that? It's because, why do you pressure someone, your own daughter that you give birth to, and you want her to go the path you went through? This is not the way it was used to be back then, when our parents are our parents. So I don't want, like, me myself, I don't want my daughters to go through that. I don't want to book my daughter like a husband when she is little, or I can't, like, tell her to marry when she is not ready. Because when she's divorced, where will she come back? Exactly, she will just come back to you, and you will be like, everyone in your community will talk about how your girl is see how she is living with you, how she's burdened and stuff, and you will hate that and you will regret that. So it's high time parents change the way they're thinking. And the last thing I want to talk about, it's a choice. A choice is what you make. Myself, I have a choice to make. I have a dream to live. Okay, I want to be at this age to find myself, to have a better life than I used to have it, or rather my family has to have it. I want to empower people, and after realizing what I am, that is the time I can say yes. At this stage, at this year, I want to settle down. I want a man, and that's the time I will look for, and I will pick someone to get married to, because that is my choice to make. And if I choose badly, that is up to me. I don't have anyone to blame for. The bad thing is when you choose something, like when someone choose for you something, for example a career or a course to study, and then you end up, like, blaming everything. If it's unemployment, you blame, it's like, it's because of that person, I did this and this and it's not working. And that person will not be with you that time, and really will not, like, accept you. It will be blaming you for what you've done. So it's high choice to choose. If you choose wrong, that is your fault, and you know how to handle it, instead of putting a blame for someone who thought like they will choose for you your life. It's same as marriage. You don't have, like, your parents to choose for you. Okay, if you decide, like, you want your parents, for example, in our community, you'll see a man, a mother, like, finding his son, or rather her son, a wife, because the son wants to, the son wants her mother to choose for him, and that's okay. That's the choice he made, and exactly, a girl will be like, mom, find me a husband, and that's what she do, and that is your choice you made, and you don't have anyone to blame for it. That is your fault. That's it. So for a choice, it's your choice, and it's your life. You have to be accountable for. So don't be like, if you want, like, to make your own choices, make it, because that's your life, and you will be answerable for it. So being made like a choice for maybe elderly people, for maybe your parents make you a choice of who you want to be in life, and then you just sit down and like, what is the point? You will just sit down and you're like, all these things I'm doing, I just don't want to do. Like, I just realized this is not who I am, and this is not who I want to be. And then you will be 25 and you will start from zero. You will be like, okay, then let me find what I want to be in life, what I want to be in life. And this is exactly what I'm talking about being yourself and finding yourself. Okay, at 25, someone will be like going, succeeding, and doing what he loves most, and doing maybe travels, and she or he will be happy, and someone else will be like, what the heck, why am I doing this? And it's like, I don't want to be a nurse, I don't want to be like something, I'm a comedian, let me start doing comedian and stuff. And really, it will be less bad, but good, because you find yourself. And what if now you've not, like, you just confused, the way I said, like, you don't know who you are, and all what you're doing is not you, and you find it when you are in marriage, you have a kids, that will be too late. Because sis outside there, because sisters outside there, it's high time you stand firm by what you want in life. You know what I mean? So it's high time. You just can't be like, force yourself to marry, to get married. I mean, marriage is a choice and it's bigger than any one of us. So, and I really fear when I talk about marriage, I get stressed because I wonder what type of mom I will be. I wonder if I'll give enough some of my kids. I wonder if I'll be a good mother and a wife at the same time. Like I wonder if it will last long, and I've not even been there. So that will give me a goosebumps of like, you know what? Let me figure it out before, like, taking a step and say I want to settle down. And okay, I don't have like experience of my own, and I'm not married, but I'm good. I feel like good. I'm in a good store where I can step it to another store because I feel strong about myself, and I'm there to encourage people going through this because it's traumatic. You can be depressed. Okay, if you come from a community, or if you have a community like mine, everything is pressured. Sis, you'll be depressed, and you will be not yourself, and you'll hate yourself, you'll settle for less, and you'll be sad every time. And I'm here to tell you, just stand firm for what you want. Problems comes and goes, but what you stand for, you will be still with you. You know what I mean? So even if you're in bad timing, even if like you get pressure or you hate, you've been looked down upon, simply you're a girl in your community, especially by your parents, just don't really take marriage as a solution. And pray, really pray, because prayers really help. Really, it helps a lot. And if you pray, and God will show you your way. Okay, and let's do this together. And please, if you have anything to share with me, please comment down. I know I have only 2 subscribers, but I'm happy for you. I'm patient, I'm optimistic, and I know I'm helping, I'm inspiring, I'm like being someone, like I'm lightening someone's life right now. If it's not now, maybe at times. And I'll be happy about it, and I'm happy to help. Please just follow me, and I need your views about it. I want many to ask many topics to discuss with you. For me, I have it a lot, and I just need your support, guys. And I'm here for everyone, but especially girls, especially ladies like me. And I need your support, guys. I need it really, really hard. This is a platform where we can discuss anything, anytime. So just comment it down below. Just tell them this is your platform, and welcome to my channel. And this is where I ended. Really, it took me like an hour, 2 hours to talk to you guys, to come up with everything, because if marriage is really a broad topic to talk about. And yeah, I just edited down what is important for you to know it. And Masalam. Bye, guys. I have to. Till next time. Ciao.